Good morning friends, welcome back to Parnika Tutorials. In this video, I want to discuss about conditional statements in Java such as simple if else if and switch. So I sincerely request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. First let me discuss about the simple if. In a simple if, you will have a if is a keyword and then you will have a condition or an expression, and then you will have a block of statements like statement 1, statement 2, statement 3 ends with some semicolon. Now look at here, a condition either can be true or false. If the condition is true, the statements which are there in this block will be executed. Now you need to say that what are the statements which are belongs to the if block. So you are writing the open curly braces and closure curly braces. The statements which are there between these two curly braces, will call them as the statements which are belongs to the if block. Now if the condition is true, these statements will be executed. If the condition is false, these statements will not be executed. It is very simple. Now let me discuss with a simple example. Let me take two integer variables such as a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6. Now I am writing a condition. If a is equal to b, then I want to execute or print system.out.println. So I am using the println to display the output. So what I want to display, okay, I want to display as a is equal to b. Now look at here. What is the a value? A value is 5. What is the value which is there in the variable b? 6. Is 5 is equal to 6? No, this condition is false. We are saying that 5 is equal to 6, but 5 is not equal to 6, so our condition is false. As our condition is false, the statements which are there in the if block will not be executed. So you will not get this as an output. Now for better understanding, let me write the complete program. So what I will do in this program is, I will read the input from the user. If I need to read the input from the user, I need to use the input stream reader and buffer reader streams, or I need to go for the scanner. So what I will do is that I will use the input stream reader and buffered reader. With these two streams, I will read the input from the keyboard and then I will verify a certain condition. If the condition is true, I want to execute certain statements, else I don't want to do them. Okay, so now let me write the program. So do that one, I need to use the java.io.star. Okay, then I will write class. The class name I will use as first. So if I am using the class name as first, your file name should be first with an extension called Java. So it should be first.java. Then I am writing public static void main string, where s should be capital, string args, then throws exception. Maybe you would have watched my input output video. If you would have watched, then these things are very simple for you. Now I will declare two integer variables such as a comma b. What I want to do is that I want to connect the system.in to the input stream reader. So input stream reader, where I is capital, S is capital and R is capital. I will use I is equal to new input stream reader. I will be connecting this one to the system.in, where S should be capital letter. Okay, so what I am doing is that here I am creating an object I for the input stream reader class. Similarly, I need to use the buffered reader. Okay, some R is equal to new buffered reader, I need to connect with the input stream reader, so I. So we have used both the streams such as input stream reader and buffered reader. Now what I need to do, I need to ask the user to enter the A value. So system dot out dot println, enter the A value. Now whatever the value user has entered, I want to store it in the variable A. So I can write it as A is equal to, I will write integer dot parse int, where this I and this I should be capital letters, and then I will write, okay, R dot read line. So whatever the user will be entered, that value will be stored in the variable A. Similarly, I will ask the user to enter the B value. So system dot out dot println, enter the B value. Enter the B value. Once the user has entered the B value, I need to store it in the variable B. So I will write B is equal to integer dot parse int. Then I will write R dot read line, where L should be capital, like this. So now we have the A value and B value. Now I can write if A is equal to B. So I am using the simple if. If is the keyword, then I am writing a condition. If this is true, I want to print system dot out dot println. So I am writing, or I am using the println method to display whatever the user has entered here. So I want to display here as A is equal to B. Okay, and I will close this one. Then here I will write system dot out dot println welcome to simple if in Java. Something I am writing. Okay, so I want to close the main, and then I want to close the class. Now let me discuss this program for you. Let's take that user has entered the A value is equal to 10. So then A will consist of value 10. Similarly, let's take that B, user has entered the value is 20. Then variable B will consist of value 20. Now look at the condition. A is equal to B. What is the value which is there in the variable A? 10. What is the value which is there in the variable B? 20. So is 10 is equal to 20? This condition is false. If this if condition is false, the statements which are there in the if block will not be executed. So you will not get this statement as an output. A is equal to B. This statement you will not get the output. Instead of that one, as the condition is failed, means as the condition is failed, these statements will not be executed. However, look at here, we have written another system.out.println. So you will get an output as welcome to simple if in Java. So if user has entered the A value is equal to 10 and B value is equal to 20, you will get only output as welcome to simple if in Java. Let's take that user has entered the A value is equal to 5 and B value is equal to 5. Then A is equal to B is the condition. Is A value how much is there? 5. What is the B value? 5. Is 5 is equal to 5? Yes, this condition is true. Once this condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. So you will get the output as A is equal to B, and then even this statement also will be executed because this statement will be executed whether if the condition is true or false, because it is outside the if block. So system.out.println, so it will display output as welcome to simple if in Java. Once you give the a value is equal to 5 and b value is equal to 5, you will get the output as a is equal to b, welcome to simple if in Java. If you give the different values for the a and b, then you will get only one statement as an output, that is welcome to simple if in Java. Now let me discuss this program in the computer. Let me right click on the first.java program and let me open with Notepad++. So you have an option called edit with Notepad++. Okay, so in Notepad++, the first.java program has been opened. Now I want to import the IO module. So I will write import java.io.star and ends with a semicolon, and then I will write class. As the name of the file is first.java, the class name should be first, and I will write public static void main string args, where s should be capital letters, args, and then I will write throws exception. Let me open the main, and here I will write int a comma b. Then I will write input stream reader I is equal to new input stream, input stream reader in braces system.in, ends with semicolon. Then I will write buffered reader some r is equal to new buffered reader, in braces you need to keep the IO input stream reader object. Now I will ask the user to enter the a value. So I will write system.out.println, enter the a value. Then here I will write a is equal to integer dot parse int r dot read line. Similarly, I will ask the user to enter the b value. So system.out.println, enter the b value. B is equal to integer dot parse int r dot read line. Then I will verify whether a is equal to b or not. So I will write if a is equal to b, then I will open the if block. Here I will write system.out.println a is, let me use small, a is equal to b. Here I will write system.out.println welcome to simple if. Let me close the main and let me close the class. Now I will read the two values and I will compare whether a is equal to b. If a is equal to b, then the program will give you output as a is equal to b, welcome to simple if. A is not equal to b, then it will give you only output as welcome to simple if. Now let me save it and then open the command prompt. Okay, and then I need to go to the folder where the first.java is there. I have saved it in the Java programs. Here I will write Java C first.java. As there are no errors, I can write Java first. Now it is asking the enter the a value 45, b value 54. Is a is equal to b? No. So in this case you will get the output as welcome to simple if. Yes, I got the output as welcome to simple if. Now let me run the program again. Now here I will give the a value as 5, b value is also 5. As the a is equal to b, I will get the output as a is equal to b and also welcome to simple if. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. Now let me discuss about if else. First let me discuss about the if else syntax, then I will discuss with a simple program. In if else, you will have if a certain condition or an expression. You will have a condition or an expression. If the condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. Let's take that you have statement 1 and statement 2. If the if condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. Else, if the condition is false, the statements which are there in the else block will be executed. So, if the if condition is true, the statement 1 and statement 2 will be executed. If the if condition is false, the statement 3 and statement 4 will be executed. I hope it is clear for you. The syntax is very simple. You need to use the if is a keyword and then you need to use the else. If you want to execute more than one condition, if the if condition is true, then curly braces are compulsory. It will define you the boundary of the if block. Similarly, if you want to execute more than one statement, if the condition is false, then curly braces are compulsory. If it is only one statement, the curly braces are optional. Now let me write a program. What program I will write is that I will read the value from the user and then I want to verify whether that value is an even number or an odd number. How can you say that a given number is an even number? If it is successfully divisible by 2, then I will say that it is an even number. When I can say that a number is successfully divisible by 2? If I get a remainder as 0, suppose let's take that 10 is there. How can I say a remainder? Like modulus. We have an arithmetic operator called modulus, will give you the remainder. If 10 modulus 2, if I do, what will be the remainder? 0. So, if it is equal to 0, then I can say that it is an even number. Else I will say it is an odd number. So, this program I will write where I will read the input from the user. So, what I will do here is that here I will write num. So, I am declaring a variable called num which data type is int. Here what I will do is that enter the number. I will ask the user to enter the number. Now let me erase this one. So whatever the number user has entered, I want to store it in the variable called num. So as it is an integer, I need to write it as integer dot, okay, dot parse int, where this I and this I should be in capital letters, and then you need to use the read line. Here L should be in capital letters. So whatever the user has entered will be stored in the variable called num. Here I will write if num modulus 2 is equal to 0, then I will write system dot out dot println, and I want to display the output as the given number is an even or is even, or it is an even number, something whatever you want to display that you can write here, and let me close the if block. Okay, here why I have kept that underscore to say that S should be in capital letters. Okay, else I want to display as system dot out dot println, it is an odd number. It is an odd number. Let me close the else block. And remember one thing, if and else are the keywords. So always the keyword should be in lower case. Okay. So I have done with the if block and else block. Let me close the main function, and then I will close the class. Now let me explain the program for you. Let's take that user has entered the value as 56. So then num variable will have the value 56 for you. Okay. Then look at the condition. What is the value is there in the num? 56. 56 modulus 2. How much the remainder? 0. So 0 is equal to 0. That is what the condition I am verifying. Whatever the number will be there in the variable called num, I will perform the modulus operator with 2. If I get the remainder as 0, then the condition is true, else the condition will be false. So 56 modulus 2 is 0. So 0 is equal to 0. Yes, the condition is true. As the condition is true, the statement which are there in the if block will be executed. So what is the statement is there? System.out.println, the given number is even. So if the user has entered the value 56, then it will display the output as the given number is even. Now let's take that user has entered the value 57. Okay, now look at here, 57 modulus 2. What will be the remainder? 1. So 1 is equal to 0. The condition is false. As the condition is false, okay, the statements which are there in the if block will not be executed. The statements which are there in the else block will be executed. Okay. So as the condition is false, the statements which are there in the else block will be executed. What is the statement is there? System.out.println, it is an odd number. So if the user has entered the value 57, then this program will give you output as it is an odd number. So what the program will give you the output normally is, if the user has entered an even number, it will give an output as the given number is an even number. Else, it will give the output as it is an odd number. I hope it is clear for you. For better understanding, let me execute this program in the computer.
Now, let me right click on this file. Let me select the edit with Notepad++. Then the first .java file will be opened in Notepad++. Now what I will do, I will write import java.io.start and then I will write class. The file name should be equal to the class name. Okay. Then I will write public static void main string args throws exception. Okay, then you need to open the main. Let me open it here. Okay, now I will declare an integer variable called num. Then I will write input stream reader I is equal to new input stream reader, then system.in. So I have successfully created an object called I for the input stream reader class. Similarly, I will create an object for the buffered reader. So buffered reader some r is equal to new buffered reader. I need to give the object of the input stream reader. Now I will ask the user to enter the number. So system.out.println, enter the number. And now I will write num is equal to integer dot parseInt r dot read line. Now I want to verify whether the user has entered the even number or odd number. So I will write if num modulus 2 is equal to 0. So if the remainder is equal to 0, I can say that given number is even number. So I will write system.out.println even number. Let me close this one. Else I will open system.out.println odd number. Close the else. close the main, and then close the class. Okay, let me save it. Open the command prompt. As the program is saved in the desktop Java programs folder, so first I need to go to the desktop. So how it is the command I will write? Cd change directory desktop, then cd Java programs. Now here you need to compile the first.java. So you will write a statement called java c first.java. See, there are no errors. Now you can run it. Java first. See, it is asking enter the number. Let me enter the 80. 80 is an even number or odd number? 80 is an even number. So our program should display the output as even number. Now let me run the program again. Now I will give an odd number. 5 is an odd number. So our program should display the output as odd number. See, for an even number, it is displaying as an even. For an odd number, it is displaying the output as odd.
Now let me discuss about the else if ladder. First let me discuss the syntax for the else if. So how you will use the else if is, first you will have if and you will have a certain condition. Let me write it as C1. If the condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. Okay. Now if the condition is false, you want to verify another condition like else if. You will write condition 2. Okay. Now if this condition is true, you want to execute statement 3, statement 4 like that. Let's take that even if this condition is also false, you can write another else if also, not like only you can use single else if. Okay, like condition some 3. If the condition is true, you can execute statement 5, statement 6 like that. Else, if none of the conditions are true, you can execute the statement 8, statement like that. Look at here, let me discuss with you all. If the condition 1 is true, then the statement 1 and statement 2 will be executed. Meaning is that the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. If the condition 1 is false, then it will verify about the condition 2. If the condition 2 is true, the statements which are there in the else if block such as statement 3 and statement 4 will be executed. I hope you are able to understand. In a simple if else, if the if condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. Else, the statements which are there in the else block will be executed. But in the else if, what you are doing is that if the condition 1 is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. If the condition 1 is false, then you will verify the condition 2. If the condition 2 is true, the statement 3 and statement 4 will be executed. Means the statements which are there in the else if block will be executed. Let's take that another scenario. Condition 1 is false, condition 2 is also false, then control will verify the condition 3. Let's take that condition 3 is true. Then the statements which are there in this else if block such as statement 5, statement 6 will be executed. Okay, let's take that another scenario. Condition 1 is false, condition 2 is false, condition 3 is false, then the statements which are there in the else block will be executed such as statement 7 and statement 8. Now let me discuss with one simple real-time example. Let's take that. In your home, you have seen the curry. For today, you have seen the curry and you did not like the curry. Okay. Then what you will do? You will ask your father to give some money so that you can order food in Zomato or Swiggy. Suppose let's take that your father did not give you money. Then what you will do? You will try with your mother. So you will ask your mother, Mother, can you give me 200 rupees? I want to purchase some kaju curry or mushroom curry, something from Zomato. If she gives, you will order and you will eat. Even if she does not give you, then you will try to ask your brother or sister, Brother, can you please give me? I will give you off to you. Something you will tell to your brother or sister. If they give you, then you will order the food and both of you will enjoy. Let's take that no one has given you. Your mother has not given you money, your father has not given you the money, and your brother and sisters, they also don't have the money. Then in that case, what you have to do? You have to eat your home curry. Always the food at the home is good for health. Okay, so I hope you have understood the working process of else if. See, here I have used the two else ifs. You can use multiple else ifs, or you can use the single else if also. Is it clear? It's not like that always you need to have two else ifs. Okay, based on your requirement, you will use the those many else ifs. Okay, now let me write a simple program. What program I want to write is that I will ask the user to enter a number, and I want to verify the given number is a positive number, or is it equal to 0, or it is a negative number. That I want to write it as a program. Now look at this one. I will use the same program. Now I will extend this one. So once the user has entered the number, I need to store it in the variable. So I will write num is equal to, as it is an integer, I will use integer dot parse int, and then I will write r dot read line method. Okay, now I will verify if number is greater than 0. Whatever the user has entered, the number is greater than 0, meaning is what? It is a positive number. So I want to display as. Okay, I want to display as it is a positive number. So display anything, you need to use system.out.println or system.out.print. Okay, so I will write here it is a positive number. Else if. Okay, else space if I want to verify another condition, num is equal to 0. So meaning is what? The given number user has entered is 0. So in this case, what I want to display? I want to display as the given number is 0, or I will write it is equal to 0. So I will use system.out.println equal to 0. Else, if it is not greater than 0, if it is not equal to 0, then what is the meaning? It is a negative number. So I will write else, okay, system.out.println okay, it is a negative number. It is a negative number. I will close the else, then I will close the main function, and then I will close the class. Okay, now let me discuss with a simple example. Let's take that user has entered the num is equal to some 40. Now look at here. First it will verify this condition. 40 is greater than 0. Yes, this condition is true. 40 is greater than 0. If as the condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. So you will get the output as it is a positive number. Then it will not verify this condition, all these things. Once this condition is true, the statements which are there in the if block will be executed. Now let's take that user has entered the minus 40. Now look at here, minus 40 is greater than 0. This condition is false. As the condition is false, the statements which are there in the if block will not be executed. Then it will verify the condition which is there in the else if. Look at here, what is the condition? Num is equal to 0. What is num? Minus 40. Minus 40 is equal to 0. No, this condition is also false. Then the statements which are there in the else if block will not be executed. Then finally you have the else. So this if condition is false, this if condition, else if condition is also false. So the statements which are there in the else block will be executed. So you will get the output as it is a negative number. Now let's take that user has entered the value 0. Then this condition is false because 0 is greater than 0. 0 is equal to 0. 0 is not greater than 0. So this condition will be false. Okay. Then it will verify this condition. num is equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 0. So this condition is true. As this else if condition is true, the statements which are there in the else if block will be executed. So you will get the output as equal to 0. Now I will discuss this program in the computer to show the output for you.
Now let me modify this program. So whatever the value user has entered, I want to verify whether it is a positive number or equal to 0 or it is a negative number. So what here I will write, if num is greater than 0, then I will display it as positive number. So I will write here system.out.println it is a positive number. I'll close the if. Here I will write else if num is equal to 0, I want to display it as equal to 0. So system.out.println it is equal to 0. Let me close the else if. Then I will write else. If it is not a positive number, not a 0, then I can say that it is a negative number. So I will write system.out.println it is a negative number. I will close the else, then I will close the main, then I will close the class. Let me save it and let me open the command prompt. As the program is there in the desktop Java programs, first I need to go to the desktop. So I need to write the command as cd desktop. Cd is change directory. Then again cd Java programs. Now I need to compile the program. So I will write Java C. File name is first.java. As there are no errors, now I can execute the program Java first. It is asking to enter the number. Let me enter 9. 9 is a positive number or 0 or negative number. It is a positive number. So our program should give the output as it is a positive number. Yes, it gave the output as it is a positive number. Now let me run the program again. This time I will enter -8. -8 is a negative number. So we will get output as it is a negative number. Yes, fine. Now let me run the program again. This time I will give the value as 0. So I should get the output as it is equal to 0. So in all the three scenarios, the program is giving output correct.
Now let me discuss about the switch statement. Switch statement is similar to the else if only. Now let me discuss about the switch with an syntax, then I will discuss with an example. You will have a switch is a keyword, okay, where everything is in lowercase, and then you will have an expression, and then you will have the braces, okay. So this is the entire boundary of the switch. So you have the open curly braces and closed curly braces. Then you will have the case value 1. Now if the expression is matching with the value 1, what are the statements you want to execute? You will write them and it should end with a break. Once you get a break, then you need to come out from the switch, okay. If the expression is not matching with the value 1, then you can verify with the value 2. See here, case should be in lower case, okay. If it is matching with the value 2, what are the statements you want to execute? You can write and then you can end with the break. Similarly, you want to verify with the value 3. If it is expression is matching with the value 3, then you can execute what are the statements and then you can end with the break. Let's take that the expression is not matching with the value 1, value 2, value 3, then you can write a default, okay. Then what are the statements you want to execute? Let's take that statement 7, statement 8, then done. Now look at here, how it will be executed is, suppose let's take that the given expression is matching with the value 1, then you can, the compiler will execute the statement 1 and statement 2, then it will come out from the switch expression. Like break is useful for you to come out. You don't want to verify this case 2, case 3 and default. Let's take that expression is not matching with the value 1. Then it will verify whether it is matching with the value 2 or not. If it is matching with the value 2, then the statements which are there in the value 2 case, like statement 3 and statement 4, will be executed. Then control will come out from the switch. Let's take that if it is not matching with the value 2, then it will verify with the value 3. If it is matching with the value 3, the statement 5 and statement 6 will be executed. As there is a break, the control will come out. Let's take that the expression is not matching with the value 1, value 2, value 3, then by default, the statement 7 and statement 8 will be executed. It is simply like if value 1 condition. If the condition is true, these statements will be executed. Else if this one, these statements will be executed. Else if this one, these statements will be executed. Else. So it is simply like if condition 1, okay, statement 1, statement 2 will be executed. Else if your condition 2, statement 3, statement 4, okay, else if condition 3, statement 5, statement 6, else statement 7, statement 8. So I already told you that whatever the programs you can write with the help of switch, you can do with the help of else if ladder also. Now I want to discuss few important points. Suppose let's take that you forgot to write the break statement here, and then expression is matching with the value 1. Okay, as the expression is matching with the value 1, statement 1, statement 2 will be executed. As there is no break statement, even expression is not matching with the value 2, still the statement 3 and statement 4 will be executed. After that there is a break, then control will come out. So let me discuss again with the let's take that expression is matching with the value 1. It is not matching with any other thing. Then statement 1 and statement 2 will be executed. As there is no break, the statements which are there in the next case will be executed, like statement 3, statement 4. As here break is there, the control will come out. Let's take that here also break is not there. Okay, now expression is matching with the value 1, then statement 1 and statement 2 will be executed. As there is no break, the statements which are there in the next case will be executed. So statement 3 and statement 4 will be executed. As there is no break, the statements which are there in the next case will be also executed. So statement 5, statement 6 will be executed. As there is a break, the control will come out. Let's take that even there is no break here also. Then you can guess the answer. If the expression is matching with the value 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, statement 5, statement 6, even the statements which are there in the default also will be executed. Statement 7 and statement 8. I hope you have understood the significance of the break statement. Now let me discuss the switch with a simple program. Now let me write the program. What I will do is that I will use a class called first, okay, and then I will write public static void main string, where s should be capital, args, okay. Then I will open the main function. Then here what I will do, I will write int a is equal to 10, okay. Then I will write k switch a, okay, case 5. Okay, case 5. Then I will write here system dot out dot println equal to 5. Okay, then I will write the break. Case 10. Okay, system dot out dot println equal to 10. Break. Okay, default system dot out dot println. Okay, I can write here welcome to Parnika Tutorials. Okay, and then I will close the switch, I will close the main function, and I will close the class. Now let me discuss with simple thing, like look at here, a is equal to 10, so switch 10. Now the expression is 10 is matching with the value 1. What is the value 1? 5. 5 is equal to 10. No, this condition is false. 5 is not equal to 10. So then it will verify with the next switch case. Okay, next case is 10. So value 2 is 10. 10 is equal to the expression. Yes, 10 is equal to 10. Okay, so as this switch case is satisfied, the statements which are there in this case will be executed. So you will get the output as equal to 10. As there is a break, the control will come out from the switch expression. I hope you have understood the switch with this example. Okay, now let me execute this program in the computer and show the output for you.
Now let me right click on this file and press the edit with Notepad++. Now the first.java file has been opened in Notepad++. Now what I will do is that I will write class, file name is first.java, so the class name should also be first. Okay, then I will write public static void main string args, and then I will open the main function, and here I will write int a is equal to 10. Now I will write the switch a. I will open the switch, and here I will write case 5. I will write here system dot out dot println it is equal to 5. It is equal to 5, and then I will write break, and as you know that every case should end with a break. Then I will write case 10 system dot out dot println it is equal to 10. Then break default. Okay, I want to write system dot out dot println welcome to switch case. Welcome to switch case. For the default, you no need to end with a break. Let me close the switch, and then main, then the class. Let me save the program and open the command prompt. As the program is there in the desktop Java programs, so I need to go to the desktop, then Java programs. Now I want to compile the program, so I will write javac first.java. There are no errors. Now let me run the program. Java first. See, I got the output as it is equal to 10. Okay, now let me modify the program little bit. Instead of 10, here I will give 5, and I will remove the break. Let me save the program and open the command prompt. Okay, and let me compile the program again because we have done the modification, and then let me run it. I got the output as it is equal to 5 and it is equal to 10. Why? Look at here the situation. See, int a is equal to 5. So this case has been satisfied because the value in the case 1 is 5 and the expression is also 5. So this one is matched. So it will give the output as it is equal to 5. As there is no break statement, then whatever the next case is there, that statement also will be executed. So system.out.println, it is equal to 10. As there is break, it will come out from the switch statement. Now let me modify the program little bit. Here also I will remove the break and I will save the program. Let me compile the program again. Okay, let me CLS, and then I will write Java C first.java, then Java first. See, in this scenario we are getting the output as it is equal to 5, it is equal to 10, welcome to switch. As we have removed the, sorry, let me minimize it, yeah. As we have removed the break statement in this scenario also, as the first case is satisfied, it will give the output as it is equal to 5. As there is no break, this statement also will be executed when we will get output as it is equal to 10. As there is no break, the statements which are there in the default also will be executed. So you will get the output as welcome to switch case. So with this example, I hope you have understood the switch case. If you still have any doubts related to the simple if else, else if and switch statement, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.